Once upon a time, in a bustling city vibrant with life, there lived a lady named Leela. She was known far and wide for her extraordinary lips, which were the longest anyone had ever seen. They were soft and supple, like the petals of a blooming rose, and they curved into the most enchanting smile. Leela, however, felt that her unique feature was more of a curse than a blessing. She often hid behind veils and scarves, fearing the stares and whispers of passersby. Despite her insecurities, Leela had a heart full of dreams. She longed for love, for someone who would see beyond her lips to the warm and spirited soul beneath. Little did she know, her life was about to take a turn on one seemingly ordinary afternoon. As Leela strolled through the city's Central Park, her eyes caught a glimpse of a man sitting on a bench. He was sketching the scene before him with such focus and passion that Leela couldn't help but be drawn in. His name was Adrian, and he had the kind of handsome features found in storybooks, with eyes that sparkled like the stars above. Curiosity piqued, Leela approached Adrian, her veil fluttering in the gentle breeze. "What are you drawing?" she asked, her voice barely above a whisper. Adrian looked up, and for a moment, their eyes met. In that instant, something shifted in the air, a connection neither of them could deny. "The beauty of this park. But none of it compares to the beauty that stands before me now," he replied, his words sincere and kind. Leela blushed, her long lips quivering with a mix of nervousness and excitement. She removed her veil, revealing her full self to Adrian. Instead of shock or disdain, Adrian's eyes shone with admiration. "Your lips," he said, "they're like a work of art, a testament to the unique beauty that exists in this world." From that day forward, Leela and Adrian became inseparable. They explored the city, finding magic in the mundane. Lila's lips, once a source of shame, became her emblem of pride, as Adrian encouraged her to see the beauty in her uniqueness. Their love story spread throughout the city, inspiring others to embrace their differences. Leela and Adrian's bond proved that true beauty lies in the eyes of the beholder, and that love can be found in the most unexpected places. Their love blossomed with each passing day, and soon, the city that once whispered about Lila's lips now spoke of her talent and the love story that changed her life. They became a symbol of hope, a reminder that love does not discriminate, and that beauty is found in the most unexpected features. One day, as they walked hand in hand through the park where they first met, Adrian stopped and turned to Leela. With the same intensity in his eyes as on that fateful day he knelt before her. "Leela," he began, his voice steady and full of emotion, "you've turned my world upside down. You've taught me that love is boundless, and that beauty is more than what the eyes see. Will you marry me?" Tears welled up in Lila's eyes, her long lips trembling with happiness. "Yes, Adrian, 1,000 times yes," she exclaimed, and the park erupted in applause from those who had witnessed their journey from the start. Their wedding was a celebration of love and individuality. Leela wore a dress that accentuated her unique feature, and Adrian couldn't take his eyes off her. They danced under the stars, their hearts beating as one, surrounded by friends, family, and even strangers who had been touched by their story. As years went by, Leela and Adrian continued to inspire. They opened a gallery and a workshop where people of all shapes and sizes could express themselves through art. They became advocates for self-love and acceptance, speaking at events and schools, sharing their story and the message that everyone is beautiful in their own way. Their love story, which began with a simple question in a park, grew into a legacy that would live on in the hearts of many. Lila's lips, once a source of insecurity, became her signature, a symbol of the extraordinary beauty that exists within us all. And so the lady with the longest lips and the beautiful man from the city lived a life full of surprises, love, and the kind of happiness that comes from embracing who you truly are. Leela and Adrian's life together was a canvas of shared experiences, each day painting a new stroke of color and joy. They traveled to distant lands, their love a beacon that drew people to them. In every city and village, they found stories of others who, like Leela, had features that set them apart. Together, they created a tapestry of tales, each one celebrating the beauty of being different. Their gallery became a sanctuary for the unique, a place where the unconventional was the norm. Artists from around the world came to share their work, inspired by Lila's courage and Adrian's vision. The couple hosted exhibitions and events, turning their gallery into a hub of creativity and acceptance. As the years passed, Leela and Adrian decided to start a family. They welcomed a daughter, whom they named Hope. She inherited her mother's remarkable lips and her father's sparkling eyes. From a young age, Hope showed an affinity for music, her voice carrying the same warmth and depth as her mother's smile. Leela and Adrian raised Hope to embrace her uniqueness, just as they had. They taught her that her lips were a gift, a part of her that held the power to inspire and connect with others. Hope grew up to be a talented singer. Her performance is a testament to the love and acceptance she had known all her life. The family's story continued to inspire, and their gallery became a cultural landmark. People from all walks of life visited, finding solace and inspiration within its walls. Leela, Adrian, and Hope became symbols of a world where differences were not just accepted but celebrated. In time, Lila's lips became a legend in the city, a reminder that what makes us different makes us extraordinary. Her love story with Adrian, and the life they built together, stood as a testament to the power of love and the beauty of diversity. As an old couple, Leela and Adrian would sit on the same park bench where they first met, holding hands and watching the world go by. They had lived a life full of surprises, a life that was a beautiful story in itself. And so the lady with the longest lips and the beautiful man from the city lived not just happily ever after, but meaningfully ever after, their love story a timeless tale for the ages. As Leela and Adrian grew old, their love remained as vibrant as ever. They often reminisced about their journey together, grateful for every moment. One evening, as they sat on their favorite park bench, a gentle breeze carried the scent of jasmine through the air. It was then that they noticed a figure approaching them, bathed in a warm ethereal. As the years passed, Adrian's love continued to flourish, and their family grew stronger in joy and unity. One serene evening, as they gathered in their cozy living room, the family found themselves in deep conversation about the meaning of life and the source of true happiness. It was during this conversation that they collectively felt a profound sense of spiritual longing, a desire to connect with something greater than themselves. They decided to explore this feeling further and began attending a local church, seeking to understand the teachings of Jesus and the message of love and forgiveness at the heart of Christianity. The more they learned, the more they found themselves transformed by the message of compassion and grace. They began to incorporate the teachings into their daily lives, finding that the principles of kindness, charity, and faith enriched their family bond and brought them even closer together. Leela and Adrian, along with their daughter Hope, experienced a newfound sense of purpose and fulfillment. They discovered that by taking Jesus into their lives, they were not just happier as individuals, but also as a family. Their home became a place of refuge and spiritual growth, where love was the cornerstone of every interaction. Their story, already a testament to the power of love and acceptance, gained an additional layer of depth and meaning. They became known not just for their artistic contributions and advocacy for diversity, but also for their unwavering faith and the light it brought into their lives and the lives of those around them. And so, the family's journey continued, marked by an ever-deepening joy and contentment. Their legacy was not only one of embracing uniqueness, but also one of spiritual discovery and the peace that comes with it. In the heart of the city, where the bells of the church chimed with the promise of new beginnings, Hope, the daughter of Leela and Adrian, grew into a woman of grace and kindness. Her voice, a melodious echo of her mother's laughter, filled the halls of the church with songs of praise and joy. She was a beacon of light in the community, always ready to lend a hand or share a word of comfort. It was during one of the Sunday services that Hope's path crossed with Ethan, a man whose strength was matched only by his compassion. He was a leader in the church, known for his unwavering faith and his commitment to serving others. His presence was commanding, yet he carried himself with a humility that drew people to him. Hope and Ethan's connection was immediate and profound. They shared a love for music, a passion for helping others, and a deep-seated faith that guided their every step. As they worked side by side in various church activities, their admiration for each other grew into a love that was pure and true. Ethan, struck by Hope's beauty and her virtuous heart, knew that she was the one he had been praying for. In the very church where they had met, surrounded by stained glass windows that painted the pews in a kaleidoscope of light, Ethan asked Hope to be his wife. It was a proposal befitting a woman of her spirit, filled with sincerity and the promise of a future together. Their wedding day was a reflection of their love, simple yet profound, beautiful yet powerful. Hope walked down the aisle, her lips a gentle reminder of her family's legacy, her eyes shining with the happiness that comes from finding true love. Ethan stood at the altar, his gaze fixed on the woman who had captured his heart. They exchanged vows before God and their loved ones, promising to honor and cherish each other for all the days of their lives. The church erupted in applause as they sealed their union with a kiss, a symbol of the love that had blossomed within its sacred walls. Hope and Ethan's marriage was not just a union of two hearts but also a joining of two souls committed to living out their faith together. They became a testament to the power of love found in faith, and their story was added to the tapestry of tales that began with Leila and Adrian. And so the legacy of love, acceptance, and faith continued through Hope and Ethan, a story that would inspire generations to come.